the same way as they do with video games. Whereas, I don't have it on here, but I'm assuming you can sort of see that what I'm holding up has a picture on it. Ichigo! Ichigo! Yes, kids, we have little script samples, and we're going to be picking audience volunteers to try out as Bleach characters today. And people who will read these things, we're going to go through like one take, and then I'll give you a critique, and give you some pointers for an adjustment, and then you'll do a second take. And then maybe a third take, who knows? We'll see how much time we have. Question already, huh? It's your job as the actor to take these lines that are completely out of context and come from completely different scenes, from completely different episodes, and give a coherent performance. Doesn't that sound easy?
Yay!
Tis difficult, yes. And since this is an action show, this also requires what we call reaction sounds. Attacks, damage, you know, the difference between sha and yeah, gasp, and tear, sweat, you know, nosebleed, you know. No, not quite. But yeah, so we've got characters. We've got fight reactions, we've got all sorts of wackiness that we're just going to go through. Like I said, every volunteer for the characters, I have 4 of them. Everyone's going to get at least 2 takes. And you'll get a feel for what an audition is like. Is it nerve-wracking? Yeah, kind of, because you're in a room with 100 people staring at you. This is not an accurate representation of what an audition is. In an audition, you have like the director and or a producer and the engineer. The guy who pushes the button that says record. And you. So when you show up for the audition, 15 minutes in advance, hopefully, then you'll have time to kind of look over the script and make some acting choices. What sort of voice do I need to give Ichigo? Well, first of all, how old is he? Well, if you guys know, okay, he's a teenager, right? But if you're completely in the dark and you're some voice actor who's never heard of Bleach, then you're like, oh God, what is this? Pause. Next line, pause. Next line, pause. Next line, pause. And if you have questions, ask them up front. Say, how do you pronounce this? Or what's the context of this? Should I do it like this? Should I do it? Because a director in an audition situation does not want you to fail. He wants you to knock it out of the ballpark. They're sick of hearing the same thing over and over and over again. They want you to bow them over with your awesome Shakespearean talent.